So, I don't really know exactly why this spot, I didn't know before, but now I know now. I know now. This lot behind me is like a used car lot, but there's a whole bunch of them that have hit and runs, DUIs, maybe death involved with the check mark. We've got vehicles for sale that are listed as one color, but if you check the VIN or the paint layers beneath, it's another color originally. Yeah. And some of the vehicles that I encountered on my walk were my ex-husband, my first ex-husband, Kyle Clemens. There is a Pontiac Firebird and a couple Mustangs. And I know they were them because by the smell, it took my breath away. Dodge Neon, my grandma. It's a gold Dodge Neon. It's silver in there now because they stripped it, sanded it, and painted it. I think it was involved in a hit and run. Like an unsolved one. But I don't know for sure. Or else, because it's my sister's car that my grandma had. So, pretty crazy stuff. Just wanted to get a record of all this truth I'm uncovering. I encountered probably 26 more vehicles that I have visions of. The accidents or the kidnappings or the events surrounding the vehicle's demise. And they literally, it takes my breath away to touch these vehicles. With the amount of sorrow surrounding it. And the dates are so familiar. There's another thing. A lot of them seem to have intentionally caused damage or intentionally received a lot of damage. And then there was another section of them that had "in" written on it, INN. Maybe I'm thinking they were abandoned at hotels or inns and then, scooped up and brought here to be sold or auctioned. Some of them have been purposely destroyed, by fire or ripping out the carpet, intentional water damage. What else? Oh, another similarity or something that I found out on this junkyard was it's like an orange or a red Kia Rio. Look a lot like Jamie DeBrango's Kia Rios that were involved in hot crime in New York. So right now I'm in Martinsville, Virginia. So I've found at least 15 vehicles in this lot that come from New York, and at least 3 or 4 or 5 of them that came from North Carolina. That all seem to be, related to some type of criminal activity. I don't know. Pretty sure that's why I was supposed to come here. I don't know, really, but that seems about it. That seems like it. Especially because I've been getting all these inklings that I'm supposed to be saving lives through these dreams or visions by reporting and maybe uncovering criminal mischief through my interpretation of the visions. Anyway, super crazy. It felt like every car I touched, there was some form of physical reaction because of the smell or the touch, the frequency. I could literally feel the death surrounding those vehicles. or the pain. Cool, one for the books. On that note, I also am just now finding a heads up penny. Grandma, thank you for that. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Howard. And then also one last thing, my sister, we're no longer lost. We are found. My sister's on her way to come pick me up with Oz because he's not doing super great. We walked 22 miles yesterday and he's just poops. His legs have had it. So we gotta get him home. But pretty cool to have, gone out in the world and trusted navigation and intuition to lead me to the right places to uncover the truths that I have. And seems like there are a lot of vehicles that have recently been just stripped to fuck, torn apart. Any form of model number or tracking number deliberately put on there by the manufacturer for these reasons, they're gone. They're just destroyed. People are intentionally scrubbing numbers, so some fraud going on. But anybody that I asked that worked there, they said, nah, these cars are just for sale. No, they're not. Like, yeah, they are for sale, but for why? And one of them, like a couple of them, one was at a DWI, like DWI on it, and it had flip-flops, cocktail cans, Mountain Dew bottles, plastic ones, and a couple other things that I can recognize as my sister's items. And it seems like there are like 3 or 4 cars, different types of cars, trying to be the same car through deception. But I don't really know all the details yet. I've wrote down a couple of the SKU numbers, but when I went back up to the front desk, the gentleman that worked there said he doesn't have Carfax reports, previous owner names, or anything like that. So I'm really just going on a feeling, but I know at least 30 of the cars in there, and 2 of my cars were in there. Cars I had gotten in car accidents in. White Honda Accord, but it was listed as a Honda Civic, and then a Scion TC, but it was listed as an Acura ZXT or something like that. Yeah, so we got like swap-ins and shit going on in there, and who knows what else, but he took some notes, so we'll see. Keep you updated. Phoning off.